What does it mean
to be human?
How do we live as humanity with each other?
How do we care together for our one home, Earth?
I am Rama, born and raised right here in India. What broke my heart since I was a child was every form of injustice and oppression. But what makes me come alive is humanity's capacity to transform in humanity and to reimagine and recreate a life of peace for all on Earth.
I'm Alexander, born and raised in Germany. The war that fragmented my country and the world broke my heart since I was a child. But what makes me come alive is wholeness, the possibility to heal and to make whole what was divided and excluded within us, between us, and with all life.
When we met and married almost 20 years ago, we forged our purpose and lifelong experience as societal transformers and integral educators.
We co-founded the Home for Humanity movement for human flourishing and planetary regeneration together with visionary local changemakers and pioneering grassroots organizations across all continents.
As global crises worsened, we jointly initiated
our One Home journey. On Mother Earth Day 2024, with local and global partners, we inaugurated the One Home journey of 7 years to every country on Earth. Why? To connect as humanity across all borders, to transform our deeply divided and endangered world into an inclusive and regenerative home for the one family of life to which we all belong.
This is a collective expedition to renew our relationships to ourselves in our inner home, to each other in our local homes, in our communities and organizations, and to all life in our one Earth home.
This planetary expedition invites the participation of every Earth citizen to ignite our collective power as humanity.
Together, we can co-create a future of well-being for all life on Earth.
In this time, when the unexpected and the inexplicable seems to be the rule of life, there rises up within us, around us, between us, a whole new order of being human in a world that works. This is what we call the One Home journey.
This first pilot year, the two of us circle the Earth, hosted by local communities in 20 countries across Africa, Asia, Oceania, the Americas, and the Mediterranean. We interacted with over 11,000 people of all ages and backgrounds who participated enthusiastically in the One Home journey.
We sat with indigenous elders and communities to bear witness to their ancestral wisdom and practices of living in interconnectedness with all life.
If we were going to thrive in this world and rebuild and reshape these oppressions that we have from a misguided separation from nature, it's the animals, it's the trees, it's the wind and the mountains that are going to teach us.
And welcome to Tanzania and feel at home. You are doing a good job, a noble job for humanity. And I think we are trying to link up humanity. We have lost a lot of the valuable institution of unity where all of us are one.
What happens when our aliveness meets the aliveness of the living universe? Life meets life. What do we call that? That's called awakening. That's called enlightenment, when life meets life. So what we're on is a journey of awakening, of enlightenment, in the simplest form. Haven't talked religion, haven't talked theory. We said, what brings you alive? And we just go through that.
A gente veio da terra e vamos voltar para a terra.
We came from the earth and we are going to be back to the earth.
We engaged joyfully with 930 children who expressed and painted their dreams for our shared future.
De várias frutas. Everyone, my name is Sanele, and the thing that I want to do is to make people happy, and I want to make people safe.
We mentored 1,415 youth and women, especially from marginalized contexts, to fulfill their highest purpose and potential.
We championed 40 inspiring grassroots organizations and their courageous founders and honored them with the Home for Humanity Award.
Acknowledging their outstanding and combined contribution to the renewal of inner home, local home, and earth home.
Come to my home! Everyone wants a home. Home is not that homestead or a family house where you stay. Home is a holistic place where you feel fine, you feel happy, you feel well, you have well-being. That is home. And home is interconnection of us as a big one home of humanity wherever we are.
We planted 26 unity parks dedicated to harmony with nature and peace between all cultures, where over 7,000 people planted trees and seeded their commitments as Earth citizens. The sense of belonging to a shared human family grew country by country through online Earth agoras, where the global community witnessed and welcomed their local kin.
We witnessed the exponential power of shared abundance of our non-transactional gift economy through gifts in kind from our local hosts 10 times greater than our minimal budget. We experienced the transformative power of home and humanity everywhere through the hospitality, the generosity and love of local communities and well-wishers who welcomed us as family and hosted us in their homes.
Well beyond numbers, the true impact of the One Home journey is the unstoppable force of an ever-growing planetary family that embodies a new paradigm of humanity caring for the Earth, our common home.
It's been such a privilege for me, as I said, to be part of this interconnected web, this web that the One Home journey is weaving across the land, seeing all these perhaps not known projects and communities that are doing such great work in order to weave humanity back to its original nature.
The One Home journey and the fact that you are connecting so many experiences around the world, I think it was of tremendous importance for us because it validates us by connecting us to a network, a big network of change agents that are really doing on the same path for peace, for unity.
When you do get people in contact
with each other. And you can break down those barriers, that sense of difference and otherness, through personal contact and developing the kind of cultural interchange and so on that I know you, Rama, and Alexander in the process of promoting. Then maybe we can have a little bit more hope for the future of our humanity. So more power to your Ram.
It is very important for us that while we continue to work in India, we create partnership with people across the globe and with people who are on the same philosophy. So Ramamani, Alexander, and the organization called Home for Humanity is working for peace globally, and we are working for peace and prosperity locally. So this relationship works very well.
Home for Humanity, for me, it's the most impressive initiative of few people, Rama and Alexander, but many more, to make our world better.
I have been privileged to follow you in every country as you add one home for humanity after another. It's just like you are adding a pearl to a necklace. And it's that necklace that connects us all as a human beings, feeling more and more at home after a long period of homelessness, one home at a time. And I look forward to the day when this beautiful human and earth necklace is complete with all these Home for Humanities.
And this is only the beginning. Become an active member of the Earth family.
This is an open invitation to every Earth citizen to become a co-voyager of the One Home journey and a co-creator of our shared future.
You could host the epic One Home journey in your country.
As the integral Kumusha, our Home for Humanity did in Zimbabwe.
You could offer a regular financial gift to our gifting culture.
As we do.
Or gift your expertise and skills, as I am doing.
You could support a local Home for Humanity that touches you.
Or initiate your own.
We chose to do both.
You could journey virtually with us to every country with your family and friends, as I do.
And you can share the story wherever you go, just like we do.
What I have learned through this movement of Home for Humanity is not to think that you are alone, because they are outside sharing your passion, your vision with others. It's good, because before I thought I couldn't make it alone, but after meeting with others, now it's like it have arrived now. Cooperating with others, collaborating with others, this Home for Humanity actually is one home that is open for everyone who is willing to join. We are all welcoming you to continue with this journey.
We love them.
We love the